Hi, I'm Giovanni, chef ristorante Kazerne. Today we're gonna make a beautiful crostata with apricot jam. For this recipe the ingredients are flour, apricot jam, sugar powder, egg yolk, lemon, vanilla stock and butter. Allora, we start this recipe with take care that the butter go to a room temperature. It doesn't have to be too cold, but it doesn't have to be too hot anyway. It has to be easy to work with. And we're gonna put it in our KitchenAid. If you don't have a KitchenAid, you can also use your hand, but take longer. We're gonna add the sugar inside. Then with this one, not with the whisk, because we don't want to put air inside, any kind of air inside. It has to be a nice dough. Soft, but not with air. And we start to mix the fat massa slowly and let it incorporate all together. Okay, we're gonna add to the butter and the sugar half of the lemon zest. Voila. And half of vanilla stick. If you don't have this one, you can use any aroma you can find in the market. It doesn't have to be too much, because otherwise it tastes only like vanilla, but you need to give a nice accent to that. And then we'll let it turn just a bit more. We're gonna add a pinch of salt in the egg, so it's gonna smell perfectly, and when we add it to the masa, it's gonna go everywhere and you're not gonna have that feeling of the salt in your mouth. At this point, when we have it like this, so that it starts to become creamy, you're gonna add the egg inside, the egg yolk. And slowly let it turn again. And we're gonna incorporate all together. Now when the butter and the egg is gonna start to look like this, we're gonna add the flour. And this one is also something that we do slowly, because otherwise you have flour everywhere. So we're gonna add a bit. If you see that maybe stay on the side, you can help yourself with a pan liquor. Okay, la pasta frolla, this is the name of the dough. You know that the dough is ready when you touch it and your hands stay clean. This point is ready. We could actually use it immediately, but it's gonna be more difficult to work with because it's not hard enough. So we're gonna leave this one a bit in the cooling till the time that the butter is gonna make everything more hard. All the massa. Beautiful. And you have a nice yellow color with all the pieces of vanilla inside. The smell, it's something beautiful. Foley, slugger foley, film, whatever. And we put it in the cooling. Allora, after 2 hours, depends. We have this one, it become harder as you see it. Okay, now it's gonna be way more easier to work with and to make the things that we need to do. Just a bit of flour, okay? Just a bit, it's gonna be easier and it's not gonna be sticky anywhere. We cut it in pieces. Tuck, tuck. And we are gonna flat it. It looks wonderful. And it's not even cooked. Tuck. As you see, I don't go out of the edge, so then we always have the same thickness on the edge and in the inside. Flour, it doesn't have to be too much. Here we have what we're gonna use for baking it. Okay, we put the disc on top, so then we're gonna cut it. In this way we're gonna have the perfect form to put on our disc. Voila. Here I have already baking paper that we cut it previously on the perfect size of the disc, and we are gonna put it inside. A bit of butter on the side. Then we're sure that nothing is gonna be sticking it. We put our disc of pasta frolla inside, which is gonna fit perfectly. And voila. And we have the first step. This one we are gonna use it later for make the grill on top. Now we take the jam, apricot jam, and we're gonna add to it the rest of the zest of the lemon that we have. Voila. Now the jam, it should be almost the 30% of the mass of the dough. If you have 1 kilogram, if you have 600 gram, 180 gram, and so on. We're gonna make holes in the dough. You can use a fork, you can use a knife, you can use whatever as a nice point where you can make. This will help the cocktail. Now we're gonna make the crust, so the side and the grill on top. The grill on top has to be a bit more thinner than the bottom. It's gonna help also the cooking process. If we are gonna do a good job, the grill is gonna take care that we are gonna cook be more uniform the whole top of the cake. At this point, we're gonna help ourselves with this. How do you call this?
A rolling pin.
With a rolling pin. Now we are gonna put this on the cake. This has to be is a precise job. This one we take what we have left, mix it together. We need to make the crust, the side. Roll it till we have something like half of a pink. Okay, and we're gonna start to put this one around the cake. This one is the thing that is gonna close everything. At this point, with a little knife, you're gonna cut all the part that is too much. Okay. Now at this point, she just have to go in the oven. 165 degrees, 40 to 45 minutes. But of course, give it a check. Okay, now at this point, the crostata is ready. Wow. Oh, hey, come out. Nice. Now this one we're gonna let it rest, okay, till it cool down. We're gonna eat it cold.